I looked, you couldn't even get that. It was out of reach.
And also that book, Esau Who Was Edom, the brother in Carolina told me that book went up high too. You used to get that book $15, $16. It went up to $200 or $300. Like you said, they trying to make it out of reach for Jake, man.
Yeah, that paleo, they don't want Jake to have that. Yeah. You got number paleo Hebrew in it. Which we brought it out one before when we was going into the name of the album you talked about right there.
Yeah, that book there high too. They didn't jack the price of that book up 15 to 20 times what it used to be.
Yeah, that's what they do, man. It's just, they censoring it.
That's right.
Cause they know Jake ain't finna pay that type of money to get no information like that.
Especially not no book.
You know, not no book. Yeah, Jake don't even read. Go ahead. All right, that's like man, you telling Jake to read something, man. Hey man, you just done ruined Jake's day. Jake is short for Jacob. When I'm talking about the nation of Israel, I'm talking about all the tribes.
In 1974, in this very same region were found round stone slabs with menorahs, 7-pointed candlestick.
Yeah, see them menorah, they had them, man. That's in the scriptures. Okay, go ahead.
Along the sides of these menorahs in the Aramaic language,
which is really Hebrew. Okay, Aramaic is a form of Hebrew. It's part of that family. Okay, well, go ahead. But it's really they were really speaking Hebrew, Paleo Hebrew. Go ahead.
In the Aramaic language was the inscription Passover. The Aramaic language, we recall, is a language of ancient Israel. Alongside the slab was found a long stone in a shape which resembles a brick with an engraving of a ship.
All right, now listen close now. With an engraving of a ship, because the brother was just talking about Zebulon. Okay, go ahead.
A brick with an engraving of a ship, the emblem of Zebulon tribe.
See that? There it go. Show it to them so they won't say, you lying.
That's right.
But that's what Jake could do. See, they'll say you lying about that. Okay? Until the Jake that ain't got their hands on that type of information. They'll say you made that up. Okay?
With an engraving of a ship, the emblem of the Zebulon tribe, and with the engraved word Zipporah, the name of Moses' wife, and perhaps the name of the ship. Does this mean that the Jews sailed here on a ship? Scientists think that this stone is nearly 3,000 years old.
Because they've been over about that time, about that long. Go ahead.
It must be said that the problem of the South American Jewish Indians has been occupying minds in Europe since as early as the 17th century. The Amsterdam rabbi Manasseh ben Israel devoted many years to it. A deeply religious man, he believed that there existed on earth the mysterious sabbatical river Sebastian, which is mentioned in the Talmud.
Which Talmud is
the Talmud.
Yeah, that's straight out of there. Israel don't deal with the Talmud. That's Babylonian worship.
God.
Just the highlighted part.
Manasseh ben Israel emphasized in his book that many learned men believe that the 10 tribes of Israel settled on the other side of the river.
And this is his book right here, and we're gonna go into this one too. Okay? About Zebulon, Guatemala. Okay.
Manasseh learned from the Montezinus that in 1642, when the latter was traveling in the mountains of Ecuador, 4 Indians met him, who greeted him with the Shema Israel. Hear Israel, the Lord Yahweh is our power.
So what they said is Shema Yasha Allah Yahweh Allah Yahweh. That's what they said in the Hebrew. Okay? That's what they said. Go ahead.
Hear Israel, the Lord Yahweh is our power.
Right. They said that to him in the Hebrew. Right? Go ahead.
The Lord is one. The traveler said that the Indians spoke with him in Hebrew and called themselves the descendants of Reuben and Levi.
Oh. So here they is saying that they the descendants of Reuben and Levi, right? Saying that they the descendants of them, right? So what are they doing on this side? It's according to prophecy, man. It's according to prophecy that they came over here, man, and they was gonna be here for a point in time, because this gonna be the place of deliverance, man. Okay, go ahead.
Here even Manasseh came to the conclusion that the American Indians are the descendants of the lost tribes of Israel. On the 23rd of December 1649, he wrote to John Drury, the Puritan divine, I think that the descendants of the 10 tribes live not only in America, but also around the whole world.
Because they were scattered. You see? They scattered because of slavery. Right? Go ahead.
These are those Jews who have not seen the second temple. They possibly will be dispersed until the prophecies of their reunification be realized.
Yeah. That's all I wanted out of that. So here it is. These are the records that these devils didn't put out there, right? And then they put the book out there. Now it's $1,000. You know Jake ain't finna buy nothing like that, man. So that's beautiful information that these devils then left out there for edification. Dealing with Zebulon, because Zebulon was the main point in there, but it was mentioned in other tribes. But just to let you know, they came over here, and Zebulon was that point, right? Because that's what the brother is dealing with. Now this in Manasseh.
All right. This is Manasseh ben Israel, the hope of Israel.
Right? Now, I'm going to show you something. Now, we're still dealing with Zebulon. Because Zebulon deals with Nicaragua too. Right? So, we're going to read on page 118 in this book. And it's like the second paragraph all the way at the bottom. Okay? Now, by Nicaragua.
The Nicaraguans forbid their women lately brought to bed to enter their temples till they are purified.
Now, Keith, let's see if that's in the scriptures. Give me Leviticus 12 and 14. And let's see if that's in the scriptures.
Leviticus 12.
Because that's still dealing with Zebulon, right?
12.
And this is Manasseh. 12 and 4. Yeah, okay.
Leviticus 12 and 4. And she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying.
All right. Matter of fact, where we at 12 and 12. Jump up to verse 1 and we're gonna read down into it so Jake know what it's really talking about. Okay. But the key is in verse 4.
It says Leviticus 12. And my subtitle says laws concerning childbirth.
Right, because that's what it's dealing with, childbirth. That's why I wanted you to, you know what I'm saying, read into it.
It says, and the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a woman have conceived seed and born a man-child, then she shall be unclean 7 days. According to the days of the separation of her infirmity, shall she be unclean. Verse 3, and in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised.
Oh, look at that circumcision again. Go ahead.
Verse 4, and she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 3 and 30 days. She shall touch not no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purifying be fulfilled. Now
look up that word sanctuary. Now read what you got in Manasseh on page 118 about Nicaragua, which is Zebulon.
The Nicaraguans forbid their women lately brought to bed to enter their temples till they are purified.
got this food there. Brother looking up the word
I got
sanctuary.
Sanctuary. Sanctuary is Hebrew 47:20. The Hebrew word is makwash dash. It says, Strong's definition, a consecrated thing or place, especially a palace, sanctuary. It says, or asylum, chapel, hallowed part, holy place, sanctuary. The blue letter says a sacred place, sanctuary, holy place. A, sanctuary. 1, of the temple. 2, of the tabernacle. 3, of Ezekiel's temple. 4, of Yahweh's.
See that? So she can go in the temple. That's the sanctuary. So read that again in Leviticus.
It says Leviticus 12:4. It says, and she shall continue in her blood of her purifying 3 and 30 days. She shall not touch no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the days of her purifying be fulfilled.
Go ahead.
But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation. And she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 66 days.
60 days. 6 days. So that's 66 days.
Mm-hmm.
3 score is 20. So it said a score is 20. 3 score is 60. A score is 20. 3 score is 60. And it says 3 score and 6 days. So that's 66 days that she got to go through that purification after she have a daughter. When she have a daughter.
They don't even, Jake women be back at work the next week. That's why y'all bodies be fucked up.
That's why another reason why we don't have more than one woman. Because you're not even supposed to deal with her. You can't deal with her. You see what I'm saying? So why you thinking like, man, dang, she gotta go for that purification for that long. But see, it won't matter because guess what? You will have another woman concubine. So you don't have to even deal with her. You see? She can go through that process. And then in the kingdom, she's not gonna be around you like that. She's not gonna be around you like when she's on a cycle and things of that nature. She can't be around you. You know what I'm saying? She gotta have her own section, man. She can't be around you like that. So hey man, that's the thing about it, man. That when you go into this history and when you go into the statute, laws, and commandments about how the earth's supposed to be governed, it's in righteousness. Hey, Esau got this whole place polluted, man. And then they'll tell you can only be with one woman. That's straight confusion, man. That's straight confusion, man. In the eyes of the Heavenly Father, that don't exist. Talking about a man with one woman. He didn't make the statute, laws, and commandments like that. Okay? You're supposed to have more than one woman because of one of those, that reason right there. Okay? So this place is crazy, man. But continue with that.
It says, verse 6, and when the days of her purifying are fulfilled for a son or for a daughter.
All right, look how less it is for a son. Well, you know them women unclean, man. But them unconscious community, they say that the black woman is a god. She unclean.
It says, and when the days of her purifying are fulfilled for a son or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering unto the door.
Did it mention about our purification about the son? Or did we pass it up?
It's like, we did the son. That was the first one being 30 days.
Oh yeah, 30 days.
30,
so the son, so read that again. That's the key that I want to call it.
It says, it's verse 2, speaking to the children of Israel, saying, a woman have conceived and born a male child, then she shall be unclean 7 days according to the days of her separation. For her infirmity she shall be unclean. And in the 8th day of the flesh of the foreskin shall be circumcised, and she shall then continue the blood of her purifying 3 and 30 days.
Yeah, 3 and 30 days. So that's 33 days, right there. 3 and 30 days. So that's 33 days, right there. But for the female, if you have a daughter, it's 66 days. But it's double, like the brother was saying. But jump to the other page. We jumped. Now we on 18. We left 118. Now we on page 119, which we gonna show you. And jump down to jump down to that one. But this is on page 119, what we're finna read right now. But we gonna show you in give me Deuteronomy 5 and 6. Yeah, 25 and 6.